There have been two previous meetings at this level, one Arsenal win and one draw. So it is Arsenal who get the ball rolling, attacking the goal away to our right in this first half. Nothing less than a win will do for either of these clubs, with only 2 games of the league phase left. With 4 defeats already, Arsenal's chances of progressing may well be over already, but that isn't certain. Right now the team in 22nd has 5 points. Arsenal could get to 6 with a win, and that's what they're trying to do here with O'Neill. Now it's Bailey Joseph. They do feel they should have more points on the board, Arsenal. 4 defeats from 4, not what they had in mind at the start of the season. Arsenal's cause not helped by their lamentable goal difference, currently at -8. I think realistically, even if they win both their matches, they are unlikely to finish in the top 22. But while it's mathematically possible, they will press on. The picture slightly less bleak for Bayern, who do at least have 3 points on the board, but they may well need, well, they will need to win here and their final game at home to Sporting if they're to make it through to the next stage. Even then, it will only be a playoff. These 2 clubs will be so disappointed with how this league phase has unfolded so far. Simple maths tells you they've not scored enough and conceded way too many. This is Kadak O'Neill, the Northern Ireland attacker. Referee's just stopped the game here. That is David Horseman, the Arsenal coach, for whom things have not worked out so far in this season's competition. A 3-1 defeat away to Athletic Club, 2-1 defeat here to Olympiacos. I think the real sickener for him was the Atletico game when they were 2-1 up here, thanks to a Dowman penalty. Ended up losing 3-2. Petr Gajdarov, the man in the opposition dugout. Chance here for Arsenal. Well struck by Dowman, but deflected through to Prescott. What a breakthrough season it's been for that young man. Still not 16 until New Year's Eve, but already 5 appearances in the Arsenal first team, including that one in the Champions League. Scorer of 2 penalties against Atletico. That was his only appearance in this competition this season. This is his 2nd start. No German side has ever won this competition or got to the final. Bayern were hoping to buck that trend this season, but it's looking unlikely. Deniz Ofli, the Turkish left-back, to take the throw. Started 3 of the 4 games so far in the competition. He gets good distance on that as well. Blasted goalwards by Dalpiaz, the Austrian. Ofli again. It's back with Prescott.
Raveri will take a touch and come forward again. Dalpiaz into a good position, but Arsenal win it back. Now, let's see what the Gunners can do here. Ball has been curled to this near side, nodded away by Kiala. Flick back. Clever ball to the left-hand side. No one inside the penalty area in Arsenal colours at the moment. Deba. Dallies for a second. Cleared away as Thompson was lurking. He's going to spin back towards him, but he's surely in an offside position. The flag does go up. Good to see Cameron Thompson in action, just 16. 3 goals for the 18s this season. Has got a bit of experience at PL2 level as well. Just been spoken with by the referee here. Captain of Bayern is David Deba, who is a Portuguese under-19 international, has played every single minute of the UEFA Youth League so far this season. Nodded back well towards Jack Porter. Interesting to see Brando Bailey-Joseph on that left-hand side. Okaneki to take the throw. Arsenal just running into a little bit of traffic. Ibrahim loses the ball. Nagashi can come forwards. Curled inside the penalty area. It's not the worst ball in, and the shot from Molichenko is over from close in. Really good run from the Ukraine star. Quite sure that Jack Porter had that one covered, but it was very close and he made himself big. Awfully to take. Luchenko tries to flick it inside. Porter is there again. Bayern top their group at under-19 level, as they do at under-17 level. A number of these players have played for Bayern's second team this term, who play in the regional leagues. It is a senior level of a certain standard. Mid-table at the moment. Bayern's second team, they are struggling to a certain extent. 10th position, just 7 wins from their 16 matches. Knocked out of the under-19 Cup by Hansel Rostock on penalties in the first round. Forward hoping to get Gashi in. Marley Salmon. Still 14th in PL2. This is awfully for Bayern to swing it in once again. It's cleared away. No way through on that occasion for Binder. This is Deba. Deba just waits, and Bayern just beginning to get a little bit more of the ball after that promising start from an Arsenal standpoint. Della Raveri over on that right-hand side. Deba's got forward into a good position, the captain, but it's aimed back here for Puljic. Back into the starting lineup. Has played only the once for the domestic under-18s this season. Hamill's going to have to deal with this, and does. Looked like a foul, and here's a free kick as O'Neill goes down. Gashi just a second start in the UEFA Youth League. It's an awkward header. She was lurking. German under-17 international. Only wisdom Mike of the academy players went to the World Cup at under-17 level from Bayern's team. Now she's got 3 goals for the domestic under-19s. Would have been a little bit disappointed not to be involved with the World Cup squad. Piaz on the right-hand side, unable to control. And Aniki waits to take the throw. Gunner's turn to come forward. It's a promising break inside the area as well, and the cross is blocked. So that's a corner. Been impressed with Brando Bailey-Joseph this season. Scored against Athletic Club, of course, in that defeat. He's waiting with 3 goals for the 18s this campaign. Progressing nicely, the winger. Towards the near post. Doesn't beat the first man. A little bit disappointing. Might get a second go here. Kept in play. At the delivery second time around. That's better! Oh! Well, I don't think the flag went up, and that's a big opportunity. Really good movement inside the area from O'Neill. He's operating on the right-hand side. He did score against Slavia Prague in that 5-1 defeat. 6 for the 18s this season. Northern Ireland's junior international. Just a little bit of a warning there to Bayern. Here's an opportunity, though, for Bayern to come forward. It's a really well-timed challenge as Lamb tried to stride inside the box. Salmon getting that spot on. It needed to be as well. Perfectly timed. Just got wrong side for a second, didn't he? Neil, who did feature for Northern Ireland's under-19s just recently. Played in games against Czechia, Azerbaijan and Malta. A couple of wins in those 3 games. Was either a sub or started. Of course, has got a few minutes for the 21s as well. Previous round of games. Puljic forward. Olechenko. And inside the penalty area, good block. Good battle developing between those two. Salmon gets across well to Denai Lam. 17-year-old attacking midfielder. First start in the UEFA Youth League, incidentally, for him. It's a little bit mix and match from Bayern here. Number of 17-year-olds that haven't got too much experience in this competition. Forced a corner, which Olechenko will take. Good height and distance on that one, and then not quite sure what Flea was trying to do. Not that, for sure. Has scored for the domestic under-19s, incidentally, but not in the UEFA Youth League. News elsewhere is that Monaco had briefly drawn level with Kairat Almaty, but not anymore. Just gives another team for Arsenal to shoot at, potentially. Offley. Arsenal have got players back. Damon is one of them. And suspects that whenever he is on the ball, he's going to try and do as much as possible. We saw that against Atleti. keeps it in play. Hamill goes forwards. I don't think there was too much wrong with that, just because the Bayern player came off worse. Hamill kept his eye on the ball, won it fairly, just a coming together afterwards. Wasn't going to back away from that one. Kiala. Neatly done by Deba. Just behind Lamb, but he reacts well. Olechenko calling for it. Sent him a little wide. That's not the worst. Pull back! Really good save from Porter. And thankfully Arsenal smuggle it to safety. Bayern supporters, maybe some who have got tickets for the main event a little later, have found their way to Boreham Wood and are giving their side a little bit of support. Dalpiaz it was that took the shot on. Porter making a really good save. Coming in at right back, looking for the follow-up as well. Magnus Dalpiaz, Austrian under-19 international, sent off against Ostad recently for Bayern's second team. Third season in the UEFA Youth League. He's got plenty of experience in this competition, but he'll be looking to move up, join the seniors sooner rather than later. So it's a big chance really for Bayern after their opportunity for O'Neill previously. Bayern come again. Deba dabs it forward. Plenty of positivity in the Bayern ranks. Hopefully Olechenko on this near side to curl in again. There was 4 inside the penalty area in Bayern colours. Still not completely away. Dalpiaz once more. 3 to aim at. Overcooked that one a little. It's just going to bounce out of play. Chelsea topped the UEFA Youth League phase, incidentally. They were held by Barcelona yesterday, but they have 13 points alongside Athletic Club, also after 5 games. Benfica, former winners, after 5 games on 12, with Real Madrid, Club Brugge and Villarreal all qualify. Villarreal with a win against Dortmund yesterday, late winner. Spanish academy sides doing really well. 5 clubs that they've got in the league phase are all in the top 8. That might change once Matchday 5 is completely done and dusted. But Tottenham and Manchester City are looking extremely likely to qualify, and Liverpool, will they play a little later, are in a fairly good position. 2 English sides that have struggled, Arsenal and Newcastle. Newcastle are out, incidentally. Played 5, lost 5, that's a free kick. Oh, which way is it going to go? It's going to go against Oganeke here. Del Raveri putting the pressure on, I presume for handball. Played in Serie B for Cremonese before moving to Bayern. That comes with a good reputation. A couple of goals against Paphos. Further pressure for Arsenal to deal with here. It's been a good start really for Bayern, if we're honest. Arsenal's attacking efforts minimal. Olechenko then to take for Bayern. Free kick, right hand side. Plenty in Bayern colours waiting for the delivery. Lamb looks, Gashi in there as well. You can also see Del Raveri just outside of the 6-yard box. Kiala is up from the back, the 16-year-old centre-half, the number 4, as is Puljic. Curled in. Not completely away by any stretch of the imagination. It pinballed around a little bit. Joseph tries to chase this one down. A flea will turn. And Bayern have got players back in defensive positions. Also just never been able to get going in this competition, really. Beaten by Athletic Club away from home 3-1, then that Olympiacos reversed 2-1 here. Ricopoli was sent off in that game, of course, game against Atleti. was a 4-3 reverse, but Arsenal coming forwards here in numbers and still going. Really needed to pick up some points ahead of the final 2 match days, but all is not lost just yet. At midpoint of this first half, and you'd probably say that Bayern are the better team. Porter's good save means it's still 0-0. Bayern players push up, but the offside flag stays down, and Arsenal coming forwards here. Oh, there's 2 players 6-yard box and wider. Now Bayern's turn to come forward. Yoraveri slips through for Porter. Salmon. Hamill. Just takes a touch. Salmon again. Salmon trade passes. Midfielder has it again. Nowhere to go, and he's given that one away, and Bayern could be in here. Comfortably taken. Gashi given an easy opportunity to race forward towards goal, and that's his first in the competition this season. It's a big one as well for Bayern after some sloppy play at the back. He's looked lively through the centre, Ilgashi, and the German under-17 international gives Bayern the lead. Arsenal 0, Bayern 1. Good anticipation from Gashi, but you can't really play a ball like that outside your own area. Well, disappointing for sure. And a tough task has been made very difficult. Arsenal need to respond. But it's Bayern coming again, and another big opportunity here. Oh. Well, that spun through the 6-yard box. It needed a touch. Thankfully, no one of Bayern persuasion could get on the end of it. Cross-come shot from Dalpiaz. He's had one effort. Already in this game, well saved. Bayern growing in confidence here. Olechenko on the left-hand side. Lam waits inside the box. Gashi likewise. Dable will take a touch. Captain tries to slide it through. Arsenal will clear. Dalpiaz plays it back. Gashi, who did score in an under-18 friendly for Germany recently against the Netherlands. Last time that he was on the score sheet, a 2-1 defeat. Last goal for Bayern was against Ulm in the domestic under-19 league, and a 3-1 success back in September. So welcome return to goal-scoring form for his club today. To get Max Damon on the ball. of a number of issues that Arsenal have had. I mentioned those English academy sides involved in the UEFA Youth League this season. Aston Villa, of course, via the domestic champions path after winning the Under-18 Academy League last term. Currently being held by AZ Alkmaar, who have got a very good academy. Free kick. So, of course, won it back in the 22-23 campaign and were semi-finalists last year. Last English winners were Chelsea back in 2016, so a decade ago. Further defensive work to do here. Olichenko, high inside the area. That looked like he was in an offside position. It doesn't drop to him anyway. Deba will battle, and she up into the air. Good one for Porter, but manages to collect. Salmon. Salmon looking to take things into his own hands potentially here. Oh, that's a poor challenge from Lamb. That really is. Yellow card all day long. That's a shocking challenge. He's got away from his man. He's nowhere near the ball. He knows he's been beaten. First time we've seen really Salmon look to break forward on the right. Yellow card for the midfielder. Salmon. Porter under pressure. No option really. Arsenal need to get players back in defensive positions here. Olichenko tries to lay it off. It's a heavy touch, but he manages to maintain possession. Binder, this is Deba. Arsenal managed to win it back. Is there an opportunity here? Maybe Thompson won't get to that. Arsenal win it back. Cleverly done. Now then. Low strike to try and get the cross in from O'Neill. Damon wants it back. He's managed to retain possession. Right here. It's a throw in. It's gone Bayern's way. Just need to see a little bit more combination play in those areas. On by Lamb. Held up really well, 4-on-4 if they can move it quickly. Dellavedova plays it to the right-hand side. She's still coming forward. Lamb was calling for it. The shot is rather weak from the Italian junior international. Porter, as she was closing in. Oh, again, it's given away. Binder will push it forward.
Build into a stop. Nice.
Deba. Deba again. Binder. And once more, this is Chiara.
From the dash, the little dash.
Puljic. Better pressing from Arsenal here. away by Prescott. Oh, that very early scare when O'Neill got in. And this is Lamb breaking forwards. Lachenko's going to make life difficult here. Cleared away by O'Neill over the head. By Hamill, rather, over the head of O'Neill. Daiber, who's really pulling the strings in midfield for Bayern.
Gut auslaufen, gute Gleichung zurück.
Well, the game is being played at Bayern's pace at the minute. They are the side in control, it would appear. Arsenal need to shake things up somehow. And giving the ball away in midfield ain't going to work, but they have won a free kick. Still with complaints here. Didn't see too much wrong with that, but he has been penalised. To get the ball in. Back out towards Hamill. Beaten to it. Porter. 34 minutes in here. Arsenal 0, Bayern 1. Arsenal need to win. Draw not good enough. Defeat obviously not. Maganeke. Copley with him. Maganeke battles. Keeps possession. Arsenal with a chance here. It's blocked. Just a little bit better. 1 or 2 shoots of improvement maybe from an Arsenal point of view. Hamill. Flick in field from Dowman, he's caught again. This is Porter. Two points outside the top 22 last season. Arsenal on 2 of their 6 games, but they were 4 defeats as well. Too far in front. Missed out on making the knockout stages. Bayern were 13th, incidentally, but they were beaten by Inter on penalties in the round of 16 after a 1-1 draw. Maganeke will take the throw here for Arsenal. Free kick, surely. LPS the perpetrator. Copley will place the ball. I don't think he's going to take it though. Brando Bailey-Joseph across to see if he can cause some trouble here for that Bayern backline that by and large have been fairly untested. Skipper moves away. Dowman, edge of the area. Thompson waits, Salmon up from the back. In swinger, maybe not, plan B. Good trajectory, cleared to the edge of the area. It's a well-struck effort, still not completely cleared by Bayern here. Someone might be able to do something, and Ibrahim loses out, in fact. And suddenly Bayern are on the charge here, and they've got options left and right. It's really good movement from Bayern. Gashi coming forward again here, looking to try and measure it inside the area, but it's blocked. Arsenal win it. And the Gunners on the move. O'Neill runs into trouble, loses possession. Uffley. Deba. Kala calling for it further back. Puljic likewise. Deba still coming forwards. Good battling from Ibrahim. And the Gunners come forward now with a bit of purpose here. Options left and right. What about the shot here? Oh! Turned in brilliantly from close range. Got to the pitch of that really, really well. Terrific movement over on the left flank initially from an Arsenal point of view, and a really smart finish. Damon in the right place at the right time. Thompson with a movement on that left flank, and the Gunners are back on terms here. Made a really good run inside the penalty area. Not an easy take at all, this. Thompson getting forward over on that left-hand side. Well, the Bayern players were looking for a flag that didn't come. Thompson found Dowman, who converted from close range. Third in the UEFA Youth League. Now, can the Gunners just turn it up there? Worse signs for sure. Then Arsenal just beginning, not necessarily to impose their game on Bayern, but they were just getting the ball in better areas. It's still been a bit of a struggle, but a little bit of quality from Thompson and Dowman, who combine for the leveller. Free kick Arsenal here. Olechenko and Dowman with some words. And that continues. Quite sure what that's about. Something that Olechenko said there. Hand over the mouth, not quite sure what it was. Monaco lead Paphos by 2-0. Incidentally, that game with just 9 minutes remaining, and half-time in the game between Copenhagen and Kairat Almaty, with Kairat leading 2-1. What that does mean is that Monaco will jump to 20th, Copenhagen will slip to 21st. They'll both be on 6 points and gettable from an Arsenal point of view. However, really need a side to be on 5. Again, coming forward, really well struck effort. That's brilliantly turned behind for a corner by Prescott, who's had little to do, but suddenly, having picked the ball from his own net, has denied Dowman on this occasion, getting down well to his left-hand side. Stretching out and getting the fingertips to that one. Obviously the goal difference is an issue from an Arsenal point of view. Getting to 6 points would be extremely unlikely for Arsenal to completely turn it around, but we'll see. At the minute, it's not looking great. Still, got to win this one first. In comes the corner, back post, nodded back, and off the bar! Still Arsenal press. Still not completely away by Bayern. Slip through. Corner. Pressure builds as half-time approaches. What's the referee going to do here? He managed to get this header towards goal. Oh, so unlucky. Thompson it was that just got too much on. It's difficult, but close in. Just needed to be a couple of inches under. Referee gets in the way. Hamill wins the throw. Ball had gone, I think. Yeah, the Monaco win is, if it is to be a win, and there's only 6 minutes remaining in that game, is going to give Arsenal a lot of problems here. Because the swing is going to have to be enormous. And Arsenal play arguably, well, maybe not the best academy side, but one of the best. In Club Brugge on match day 6. Prescott comes to claim. Kala Pujic. Prescott. Clock has gone down, play continues. Play forward. O'Neill wins the throw. Just a minute until the break here, 1-1. Arsenal have dragged themselves back in this. First half an hour, Bayern were good. And Arsenal struggled to really match the quality of the Bundesliga Academy side. But Daumann from close range has given Arsenal a little bit of hope. It's been more of a battle, and that's suited Arsenal, which is something you always say. Joseph trying to get on the end of this one and should be able to keep it in, but the flag is up. Must have been tight. It's been some good combination play on the left-hand side, led to the goal, of course. Got a minute of added on time. Gashi open the scoring for Bayern, looking to run up the Arsenal backline here. There's support for Binder over on that right-hand side. Twist and a turn inside the area from the winger. Does he win a corner? He does. Last act of a first half, potentially. In swing up, looking to nudge Bayern back in front. Right on the money, that one. The claiming handball. Well, we'll have to have another look at this. But I suspect that Louis Copley knows here. And Bayern have won a penalty in the last seconds of the half. Lam is going to step up, is he? Or is he going to leave this one to the captain? Not seeing the incident again. Let's have another look. Can we decipher what went on? Oh, I mean, he's got his arms raised. Does he actually hit the arm? I think his expression, the Arsenal captain, said it all, really. But the flight of the ball didn't deviate too much, did it? Anyway, it is a penalty. And Bayern have got the opportunity to make it 2-1. Deba, the captain, to step up against Jack Porter. Bayern have had the bulk of the bulk of the possession and the chances. Can they convert from the spot? Deba to step up against Porter to make it 2-1 for Bayern. Brilliant save from Porter. Gets down well to his right-hand side. Good anticipation. It was firmly struck and it was a brilliant save. And it means as the half-time whistle blows. It is one apiece. Well, Arsenal still scrapping for their UEFA Youth League lives here. It has not been easy against the talented Bayern outfit who took the... Bayern get the second half underway then, Boreham Wood. 1-1 after 45 minutes of Matchday 5 in this UEFA Youth League game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Gashi, who gets an early touch here with the first goal of the game. Dowman with the equaliser as Copley goes down. The Arsenal captain, who unfortunately conceded a penalty by way of a handball from a late corner in that first half. However, Jack Porter to the rescue, saved brilliantly, denying the Bayern captain Deba. And it means that we're 1-1 as this second half gets underway. But I thought Arsenal competed much better last 10-15 minutes of that first half. There was much more to like about just the energy and effort and industry. Lachenko looking to come forward here and might be able to get in. The Ukraine star! Oh, here's the post. Took it well, let it bounce in front of him, got to the pitch of the ball brilliantly. Frame of the goal denying Bayern a second. But of course Arsenal also hit the woodwork in the first half through Thompson. There's Lachenko, good nod down. And the effort just wide in terms of hitting the post. Didn't find the corner, didn't find a teammate. There were three rushing in as well. Thompson again. So if we can see some of the same fight, then potentially Arsenal can get a long overdue first win of the UEFA Youth League campaign. Prescott to punt long for Bayern. Ibrahim battles. Hamill. Salmon for Clark. And now Oganeke on this near side. And Bailey Joseph further forward. Arsenal throw. Oganeke with the throw. Bayern turn. Gashi loses out. Ibrahim shows good strength. Copley was fouled. Free kick. Poor challenge from Gashi, that wrong side. So free kick, Dowman standing over this one. Salmon forwards. Curled in, easily cleared. Lachenko on the left, always seemingly in the right position to pick up these loose balls. He's been a thorn in the Arsenal defence on that right-hand side. He's done really well, Lachenko. 3 goals domestically this season, as we mentioned already. He's had a good season so far. By themselves, of course, well, they're pushing to 4 points. If this is a draw, it's not going to be enough for them. They'll have to win the last game. Cross towards the far post. Bailey Joseph with a fast feet, gets away from Gashi, looks to slide it through. 2 Arsenal players going for the same ball, one taking it on. Oh! Just doesn't fall for a player in red and white inside the area as it ricochets around. Better from the Gunners. Much better. Arsenal come again. Thompson inside the penalty area, pull back to the edge of the box. Copley looking to go on, just gets a little too much on that. Skipper, plenty of power on the shot. Copley again. Gashi. Forward by Della Rovere. Thompson runs into trouble. Del Piaz comes forward, rides one, challenge the fullback. Looks to move away from the second. Ibrahim does well to find Olachenko here. Still going, determined run, loses out. Deba should be cleared away. Brando Bailey-Joseph taking on all comers outside of his penalty area, but he's managed to clear it, and the breakaway is on. Neil on that right-hand side, Damon is calling for it central. Thompson does well to hold it up. Copley. Ibrahim. Neil looking to combine. Thompson inside the penalty area. Better from Arsenal, pushing Bayern back here. Ibrahim once again. Needs a little bit of an out ball. That's clever. Neil and Dowman looking to combine and might be able to here. Oh, they've seemingly gone in each other's way, you know. Movement has been better last 5 minutes or so. Card for the challenge. There seemed to be a lot in that. There's another caution that's come out here. Hemel goes into the book. Of course, was booked in the first half for Bayern. First Arsenal player to be cautioned. Arsenal throw. Down the line. Drops the shoulder really well. Now then, what can Arsenal do here? Makes a little bit of space. Still going. Just needed to get more on that, unfortunately. But that's the movement we've seen in this second half that's been so much better from an Arsenal point of view, getting into shooting positions. O'Neill and Copley in particular have been the two driving on. Over the head of Laman Salmon. Copley battling away, comes up with possession, does really well, the captain. Dowman to take it on. Hamill with a throw. Arsenal lose out and win it back. That's another free kick. Which way's that gone? It's got to be an Arsenal free kick, surely. That has already been booked. Another opportunity from a set piece. Damon to deliver. Austin with a free kick here. High towards the back post. Quite what Arsenal were looking for. He's down at the minute, in a bit of trouble, needing a bit of treatment potentially. Four goals for the under-19s across the various competitions this season for him. He's a player that's done really well. Yet to play for the German national side at either 17 or 19 level. Just needs a bit of treatment here. Been a regular for the 19s this campaign. Gedrov looks on. Charge of the under-19s for a couple of summers now, for a couple of seasons now after getting the job in summer 24. Previously with the 17s. He's been with the Bayern Academy since the start of the 21 season. Brando Belli-Joseph might be able to get in here and does manage to pull it back, coupled with a shot. Arsenal are pressing. Pulic in the way. Croatian under-19 international scored incidentally against Serbia in a recent qualifier. Would have enjoyed that one. Might have been sneaking in. Two players and the keeper in the way. Pulic with the definitive touch to send it spinning out for a corner. Zonal defending here from a Bayern point of view. Comes the delivery. Cleared away, and Bayern have got the opportunity to break. Said that too often over the course of this game, but they're getting players in good positions. Well read, header was good. Arsenal come again. Up to the right-hand side. Breakaway's on here then, Damon inside. Can he pull the trigger? Good block. Kept alive just. Arsenal have upped the tempo in this second half and are looking the more likely to get a second. Something that we wouldn't have said in the first period, certainly in the opening half an hour. Much better from these young guns, playing for a bit of pride here. Probably don't know that they are very unlikely to make it through to the knockout stages. It's going to take a huge swinging goal difference from them to do so. And they've got to win here first and foremost, as we've been banging on about. Brando Belli-Joseph with the crossfield ball that's not that far away from finding its target. Curling in, the block from Pulic. Awfully to take as we approach the hour. Much more even contest. That's a corner. Bayern have really dropped off. Something you see in youth team games. One team you think surely you're going to just dominate for the full 90, just are unable to keep it up. Big momentum shifts in UEFA Youth League fixtures in particular, and usually lots of goals as well. Arsenal with the upper hand at the moment, you sense. Another corner here. And swing up from Dowman. Clark is up from the back. Copley waits as well. O'Neill inside the area. It's towards the back post. Good claim from Prescott. Arsenal come again. Belli-Joseph was having his shirt tugged there. The referee, I thought, was going to pull play back, but didn't. And he's going to give Bayern the throw. Gunners a little unlucky. With a knockdown, still win it back. It was well read initially. Salmon, Porter, running back by Delpias. All picked up over on that left-hand side. He's coming forward, quickly away. Lamb with an awkward loop back in, doesn't really get the distance on the pass. Deba forward, got a bit of a whack there. That's going to be a free kick. Let's have another look at this. Captain just got a bit of a nut. I don't think it was. Well, he's holding his head. Just explaining, got to wait for the whistle here. Dalravere's got the ball in his hands. Hasn't been as impressive as I thought he might be today. Four-player wall, Deba's back up. Dalravere still with the ball in his hands. Oh yeah, he's not 100% here at all. Well, if there's any issues, caution is the watchword, and they should take their time. Player well-being is obviously paramount in all situations like this, and I would imagine he's going to be subbed here, the captain. Well, he's back up on his feet, but there shouldn't really be a discussion. The medical staff really here should take charge of this situation and say, look, if it is a whack to the back of your head, which I think it was. Let's have another look at this one. It's just awkward rather than anything else. There's no malicious intent. He could be going for the ball. He would have caught the Bayern captain, but I think he's got to come off. That'd be the sensible thing here. Well, we'll see what happens with the free kick. Dalravere standing over this one. Left-footed effort. Hits the wall. Follow up way over. Takes the deflection. But there is a determination and a togetherness about these young players for Arsenal. He's going to come back on. Well, never quite sure about situations like this. Obviously, young players always want to play. Sometimes the staff have got to take control, but hopefully he's all right. I'm sure he is. Corner for Bayern. Close in, Lamb can't convert. It was very, very tight to the near post. Going to see a change for Arsenal. First and foremost, Hamill, the player that's going to come off. And King is going to come on. That's going to be like for like. Josiah King, junior international, has been impressing for the 18s. Has played Premier League 2 this season, just the one substitute appearance, and also played in the Youth League previously. But progressing nicely. He's going to come in at right back, I would have thought. Scottish under-17 international is off. Oh, wonderful turn here. Copley for Oguneke. He battles well, brought down, not according to the referee. Arsenal try and win it back. Binder just knocks the ball out of play. Gashi. For the first time he's been presented the ball from an Arsenal player, but Bayern hopefully can't do anything with it this time, but they've worked it well to the left-hand side, and Olichenko, who's been dangerous. He's hit the post already here, and Della Rovere and Lamb, it won't fall to him, it ricochets between the ankles and away. First time we've seen Della Rovere really get in that position that we know he's so well capable of. Porter. Needed to take a little bit more off that one. I know Bailey Joseph, and he's making life difficult for Kiala. Pujic. Tempo has just dropped a little bit here. Binder. But him tries to step in. Daumann as well. Binder goes down, free kick. All a little scrappy. The minute, really, the flow of the first half and the early part of the second half has disappeared. Thompson, who's led the line well. Nodded down by Bailey Joseph. Copley runs into trouble. Referee allows play to continue. Bailey Joseph has it again. Oguneke on this near side. Still got a Bayern player down. It may well have been Binder, but back up on his feet now. Salmon has to be careful here. And just about is. Great balance. And suddenly the counter is on. Arsenal come forward. On the right-hand side, Daumann is calling for it. Here is Daumann. It's not the best of balls towards him, in fairness. And now Olichenko will break for Bayern. Good skills from Marley Salmon previously. Not that you really want to see it in those situations, but if you've got the ability. Offley. He's everywhere at the moment. Clark. Porter. Thompson dropping deep. Clip forward, Brando Bailey Joseph. Has he got the pace to get there first? Not quite. Really good covering defensive work. Pujic, I think, has knocked it out of play. It's curled out before it's curled back in. The change here, Binder. We've got that whack, I think, a few moments ago. He's coming off, the German under-19 international. Seen a lot of him. Played in the recent European qualifiers for the national team. 3 goals for the second team this season. To come on. Here's number 15, Youssef Nasraoui, who has featured in every single UEFA Youth League game so far this season. He's only started 1 of the 5. The German junior international, the player that's been performing for the second team in the regional leagues in Germany. Look at this for a mazy run, and still going. You don't expect anything else, do you, from some of these Arsenal players? And there's a big chance here, taken brilliantly. Well, Thompson has led the line so well. He hit the crossbar in the first half. He set up the equaliser. And he's taken that one with real quality and composure. Well, a lot of credit has to go to the young man because he's dropped deep, he's got involved, he's led the line, he's made himself a nuisance. And the timing is good here, he's alive to everything, he's on the move as soon as the ball starts to come towards him. Definitely onside, and a really nice finish. Well, the Gunners have looked the more likely. Although those Bayern supporters are cheering the Bundesliga Academy side on, it's the Arsenal fans that are celebrating here. 2-1. Well, it does keep Arsenal's hopes alive of making the knockout stages, but as we've explained ad nauseum, going to be a huge swing in terms of goals, unless they can score a few more here, of course, and make it easier for themselves. They will move to 31st alongside Bayern. Their goal difference is going to be -7 at the minute, and FC Copenhagen currently with 6 points, and they've got a +1 goal difference. Copenhagen currently in action against Almaty in the final few minutes of that one. Almaty lead by 2 goals to 1. So a goal difference swing of 8. So an 8-0 winner do it. And obviously the result's got to go Arsenal's way also. Been some wild scorelines in the UEFA Youth League, but 8 away and a very good academy side as Club Brugge are. Might just be beyond this this group, but you never know. Just good to see Arsenal leading against a good academy side and hopefully get over the line and win this one. Put back-to-back wins together, just restore a bit of pride in a schedule and a campaign in the UEFA Youth League that's not gone to plan, as we all know. Dowman once again with a free kick. High inside the area. Nodded up into the air by Nasraoui. Ibrahim to play it back. Dowman to curl it in. It was towards Thompson, who seemed to lead that one, was unable to control it. Here he is again. Good drop of the shoulder. So we've got 5 players in that little quadrant over on the left-hand side. He's going to play left back. Thought he might come in at right, but as you can see, he's playing left. Copenhagen have scored, which is the bad news. Means that they will be out of reach from an Arsenal point of view. Oh, given away. Bayern come forward again. Alpias does well. Gashi. Arsenal to clear. Joseph has been a much busier presence in this second half. Oh, clever. Back heel is good. Arsenal on the move again. Oh, offside. On here. Turn to come forward. Now, because of that goal, there's been a little bit of a shake-up here. Should be cleared away here on this near side. PSV currently 22nd, Napoli 23rd on 6 points. They've got a 0 goal difference, so the swing only has to be 7 if PSV are beaten. They're playing Liverpool at the moment. Lamb loses out. Arsenal have it again. Gashi picks it up, looks for the curler. Good block. Turn round the corner. Arsenal on the move again. Brando Bailey-Joseph. Kaneke. Oh, does he king on this near side? He's racing back over on the right now. Bailey-Joseph to control. He's done well because it was hard at him. Drop of the shoulder, gets to the byline, still going forwards. Cut back, smash behind. If Arsenal can get a couple, stranger things and all that, let's see. 14 minutes remaining. Short corner taken. Kaneki to curl in. Oh, must go in, and does! Well, it's O'Neill on the right-hand side at close range to give Arsenal a third. Poor defending from Bayern. A couple of players seem to take a bit of a swing and a miss at that. Puljic is leading the review. Bottom line is that O'Neill has scored. Let's have a look at this. A couple of attempted clearances, I think, from Bayern players. There's the first one, a wild effort from Kiala. Doesn't get anything on it, and O'Neill just keeps his eye on the ball. Well, he had that chance very early on in the game. He's managed to get his second in the UEFA Youth League after the goal against Slavia that was only a consolation in a 5-1 reverse. This hopefully is going to contribute to a first UEFA Youth League win for Arsenal. Come again, he's played back for Porter. Bailey-Joseph, he's left his man on the turf and still going forward. Prescott makes the save, no one following in. Bayern responding well here. Daber, the captain, tries to feed it through. This is Gashi! Kedek O'Neill's goal gives Arsenal a bit of breathing space, but maybe there should have been another one here. Brando Bailey-Joseph with some really good skills inside the area. Bayern players didn't know whether to look one way or the other. 12 minutes remaining. Arsenal's goal difference now -6. And if PSV get beat and Frankfurt and Atalanta only draw, they'll need a 6-0 win at Club Brugge. Get a few more here. Never know, got to keep pushing, lads. Might be something for Dowman here. No, Bailey-Joseph once again to turn, but this time Bayern stand firm and win possession. Such a different feel to the second half. We've only got 10 minutes remaining here to what we saw in the first one. Bayern were brilliant in the opening half an hour. Del Piazza's been penalised here. It's going to be an Arsenal free kick. Huge turnaround. Putaways played his part, of course, with that brilliant penalty save. He's got a yellow for that. Referee wanting the keeper to get on with things, given what's at stake for Arsenal. It seems a bit of an odd one. Change here for Bayern. Maybe a couple. Lamb is certainly coming off. Onachenko came to this near side as well. Sadiki Kemvor is on. Onachenko we've seen go off. Cardozo is also coming on here. Michael Cardozo is a Brazilian. Who's been a regular for the domestic under-19s. Got a bit of a whack early on in this game, has gone off. Lachenko as well. Porter was booked incidentally for that time wasting. So Bayern corner, 8 minutes remaining. Arsenal lead by 3-1. Whipped in, fair delivery, nodded back and not completely away. Gashi's effort and then close range finish gives Bayern a foothold back in the fixture. Puljic up from the back, couldn't miss from a yard out. Nothing that Porter could do. Arsenal just couldn't clear their lines. Game on again. Puljic couldn't miss. Bailey-Joseph, confirmation of the goal scorer, kept in play just. He's going in the wrong direction here, but no option. Clark, Porter. Long, might turn out well for Thompson, not quite. Prescott is there. Slips back to -7. Filled by Cardozo. Substitutes, injecting a bit of pace here. Nasraoui looks to go for goal. Well held. Easy. Let's take another look at this. Nodded back, kept in. Gashi, and then Porter makes a really good save. But it's Puljic who's quick to react. Diagonal for Dowman to take down Bailey-Joseph to his left. Dowman still going. Bailey-Joseph, can he get on the end of this one? He can. Bayern get the call. Changes for Arsenal. Kenneth O'Neill is coming off, scorer of the Arsenal third goal, could well turn out to be the winner. Well, how about this? Young Louis Munoz coming on, who is only 13 years old, would you believe? We're not going to see the end of Oganeke. There he is. Well, comes with a glowing reputation. He hasn't featured for the under-18s yet. Incredible. Frequently played above his age group, but really has made an impact for the 16, so I'm told. We'll see. Those changes for you in just a second. Prescott. So Munoz on for Thompson, Gujak on for Oguneke, and Emerson Nwaneri, who's the younger brother of Ethan, on for Kedak O'Neill. Those were the three alterations here. And Emerson Nwaneri, who's a versatile player. We'll see if he can get any touches in the final 4 or 5 here. I know Bailey Joseph coming forwards. Good check we've seen before in this competition, 19 now, scoring against Atleti. Down and down. Miss Munoz, who was born on the 18th of December 2011, so turns 14 in a few weeks' time. It's just incredible, isn't it? Another change here. We've got I think it's number 9 that's going to come off. Hasn't got the board right, has he there, I don't think. Gashi, who opened the scoring today, has come off. Niko Matosevic, I think he's on. I fancy it's Roy Snip who's come on. There is Roy Snip's number. Well, there's real confusion with those numbers. Emerson Nwaneri incidentally is 15, turned 15 in the summer. Gashi off for Matosevic, and Offu's gone off for Snip. Those are the changes. Which makes the last few minutes a little bit disjointed with all the new faces coming on, but Bayern will be desperate to try and grab a late leveller here. Porter waits and waits and waits. It's not the best to this near side. Looking to make it work. Spins his man, brought down. Well, the assistant was going to give the free kick. Arsenal giving it away. A little unfortunate, I think, there. Germany got a bit of a whack a few moments ago. Back up and moving freely. Bayern fans, you can hear, well, you don't get huge crowds generally at UEFA Youth League games. Every now and then you get some big crowds, but good to see some away supporters. Luis Munoz, incidentally, the youngest ever player in the UEFA Youth League. Just incredible. 13 years, 343 days, 6 minutes of added on time. Bayern coming forward. Oh, what a save from Porter. Really good hit from the substitute Cardozo. Arsenal have got to last these 6 minutes out. We know it's highly unlikely that they'll make the knockout stages, but give yourself something to aim for nonetheless. Of course, we say that 7-goal swing, in comes the corner. It's a goal kick. Obviously the team that's in 22nd position, or teams that have got 6 points, which you are Arsenal going to be gunning for, that if they do lose, their goal difference will swing the other way. It's a really good hit, isn't it, that? And we're hoping it will be Napoli, effectively, because they're on 0. So if Napoli lose by 4, Arsenal win by 3. Ellie Joseph coming off. And we're going to see Angelino Pedro coming on. And the young players just keep on coming. Just a little bit of experience for him. He's 16 years old. 3 years older than Munoz. Not quite, obviously, with the months taken off, but you know what I'm saying. Game has got a little disjointed. Two of the supporters moving away. Bayern fans will be enjoying the capital and up the street a little later, I suspect. Long pump forward. Bayern haven't given this one up just yet. Also got to keep the concentration. 4 minutes remaining of the added on 6 here. Strong challenge coming in.
Come on, play. Come on, play.
Is the substitute Snip. Munoz chasing this one down. Herring after everything, the 13-year-old. Bayern have it again. 3 minutes remaining of the added on 6, and the momentum shifted to the Bundesliga side. That's a decent looking ball in. Oh, really good block on the line. Bayern thought they got a leveller. Yeah, and might need a little bit of treatment here because that one, Marley Salmon really took one for the team here. Back up on his feet now. Just 16 himself, of course. Well, that looked a certain goal for Bayern. Starved of minutes out in Qatar in the World Cup at under 17 level. I'm pleased for David Horseman if Arsenal can get this win. It'll be first in the UEFA Youth League this season. Josiah King. Oh, out-muscled there by Matasevic. Bayern finding angles and getting shots away and winning another corner. 2 minutes remaining. Bayern supporters getting behind their team. Bayern know, of course, that they can get a point to serve their purpose in terms of qualification. Oh, Porter again gets down well. Because they're going to be in exactly the same position. Slightly better goal difference as it stays as it is. But they're unlikely to make the knockout stages with defeat here. A point makes a massive difference for them if they can get it. And they might have a minute and a bit to try and create one last chance. Forward here. And will take it down and look to turn. Munoz is calling for it. Wants to go himself. It hits his own player. Oh, the referee's got in the way. Come on. Bayern with Cardoso, who's looked lively since coming on, and Bayern players swarming over the Arsenal defence here at the minute. Lay off for Dema. 30 seconds remaining. Bayern pressing. Goal kick, that'll do. 6 is just about up. This is going to be the last act, as the Arsenal coaching staff have just said. Well, they've battled hard for this, and it's looking increasingly likely it's going to be a much-needed win. Might get even better here. Still going. Oh, wonderful play! How about that? Well, Max Dowman with some silky skills, some fast feet, and a really good finish. Gives Arsenal a 4th in added on time. And that is full time. Well, Max Dowman, who is, of course, he's very much part of the senior squad these days, lights up Boreham Wood with a brilliant individual goal here. Some terrific footwork inside the box and a composed finish. Knew exactly where the keeper was, knew exactly what he wanted to do, and was good enough to do it. And gives Arsenal a 4th. It was a battling second half display, but Arsenal have deserved this. 4-2.